The Detroit Lions take on the Indianapolis Colts. Let's break it down. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Personally, I can't believe we're already in week 8. It's kind of insane to me how quickly this 2020 season is going. Probably because there's nothing else to do. Thank you, COVID. But here we are, week 8, the Lions taking on the Colts. So let's talk a little bit about this, what we can expect and what we're going to need to happen in order to win this game. Obviously, the Lions are coming off this huge win against Atlanta, putting us at that nice 3-3 mark. We're watching the Bears collapse before our eyes. Let's just hope that that continues. Like a wonderful game of Jenga. And goodbye, Packers. It was fun trying to chase you week 1. So here we are. Oh, I forgot Minnesota. Meanwhile, we have Indianapolis, who's coming off of their bye week. Now, if there's anything we know that about coming off of the bye week, it's that you're well rested, right? Your guys feel good. You've had a lot of time to prepare 2 weeks in advance for that team that you're going to be playing. So Indianapolis is well rested, healthy, and prepared. But let's just note a few very important things. First of all, the fact that the Lions are coming off of a high, coming off of this huge win against Atlanta in the final seconds. That is going to be awesome for us going into this game because our boys are hyped. The guys are feeling good, they're amped up, and they want to continue to win. And you look at us picking up Everson Griffin and what that's going to do. Granted, he will not be playing this Sunday against Indianapolis. However, you could see the buy-in from the top down leadership from Patricia Bob Quinn saying, we want to do something this season, and we can do something this season. So we went out and got Griffin. Let's take it a little bit further. Matt Stafford last week obviously has the game-winning throw in the last seconds, but you look at him, he went 25 for 36 last week with 340 yards. It was awesome to see him surpass 300. All in all, Stafford looked great last week. He was extremely aware. Obviously, we see him with that play when he counts the 12th man on the field. We're able to get that extra down. That was huge. Basically, Stafford stepping into the places that we need him to be if we want to be contenders. And then let's look at Kenny Golladay. Kenny Golladay, at the beginning of this season, was injured. That injury had such a negative impact on us. We watch it all throughout the first couple games when he's not there and how poorly we played because, well, Stafford doesn't have any deep threat or anybody to gun the ball to. Look at us last week. Look at what Kenny Golladay did. Golladay put up 114 yards, right? He went 6 for 7. Look at the dynamic plays that he makes. The one where he leaps up, he lands on his back. The one at the end of the game, deep to the 10-yard line. Like, Kenny Golladay is vital to this offense and to Matt Stafford. We need him, and that's going to be a key element this week. Listen, Indianapolis, their defense, that's something to write home about. That defense is good. Their rush defense is 2nd in the league, and their pass defense is 3rd in the league. That's going to be a lot to work against. That's why I think this game is going to be a low-scoring game in comparison to the rest of the games this year. Because when you look at the NFL across the board this year, there's been a lot of high-scoring games. Now, Indianapolis has got a great defense, but their offense, not so much. Phillip Rivers is like the new Jameis Winston. Maybe that's too far. Sorry, forgive me. But he has thrown only 7 TDs and 6 interceptions. That is not a great ratio. And we're watching this. Phillip Rivers basically got away with murder this year with the contract he signed going to Indianapolis. Indianapolis's offense, their biggest threat is Jonathan Taylor. He's putting up just over 4 yards a carry this season. Now, our rush defense last week against Atlanta looked good. We were able to shut Gurley down in a lot of scenarios that otherwise we would have struggled prior to the bye. Except for that one time when Gurley made it through. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. Indianapolis's defense is great. 2nd on the rush, 3rd on the pass, and our defense is only getting better. We're seeing a lot of improvements from our defense coming into this week. My prediction is the final score will be 21-17. Detroit takes the W. Not just because this is a Detroit Lions show, but because of the fact that I don't think Phillip Rivers is going to have it in him to defeat our defense that is playing so well coming off the bye. That's really where I think Indianapolis' downfall is going to be. But I do want it to be clear. Indianapolis is going to be a tough opponent. I think it's going to be a tooth and nail game. But in the end, Detroit will win simply because Phillip Rivers doesn't have enough in the tank to take the W. So let me ask you, what are your predictions going into this game? Do you think Indy will win or Detroit? And what's your score? Let me know. Drop it in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you Sunday, Lions fans. Go Lions.